Welcome back. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, everyone. Great to be back, and I am glad that you're checking out the stream for the first time. We are going to be looking at a couple different things today, guys. Obviously, I need to pull up one last thing. We obviously need to pull up Grayscale because Grayscale is moving a little bit weird, guys. Not going to lie. Moving a little bit weird here. We're going to look at a couple little things here. I don't mean weird in a bad way. Don't panic. Don't panic. But it seems like we're getting hypersensitive Grayscale prices due to the crypto volatility today and more recently. But you know, a little bit much. So we're going to kind of break this down for you, guys. If you're checking out the channel for the first time, welcome to Cryptocurrency Theory, where we try to dive into what we're not seeing on the surface layer, what the media is not telling us, what the news outlets are not preaching to us, and what they're why they're doing it. But we ask ourselves, why should we believe it? We look at strictly the prices because the prices are going to give us a lot more indication of what's going on rather than the news trying to explain why the prices are where they are. That's first things first on the channel. Second thing is that we're going to go through comments. We're going to look at what you guys have been saying. Obviously, because I care. I want to know what you guys are saying on a regular basis. That way we can more or less figure out what it is that everybody in the space is talking about. Just to let you guys know, we do not do any kind of artificial growth here on the channel. Everybody that's part of this channel is authentically subscribed, authentically leaving their comments. And we can guarantee one thing, that I have not hindered any of the analytical data that's coming on our stream. So that's why you'll notice you can actually have a conversation in the stream, which I do promote all the time. I'm glad that you guys talk in the stream. But also we can carry out dialogue and we can carry out what we need to do on a regular basis here. I'm just going to make sure we're jumped in here in the stream. It looks like we should be live, but it's not coming up on my phone here. So just to make sure, are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, we got people in the chat already. So just jump in here. Keep that rolling. Mr. Fool, what's good? Anthony, what's good? So we're going to be looking at Mr. Fool. Are we getting the notifications? Are they working? You guys let me know. You guys are welcome to kind of direct the chat into a certain way. We got a couple things I want to look at. I want to look at Grayscale. We're getting a lot of people watching the Grayscale videos that I released a while ago, which is great. I'm glad that you guys are finding the channel because we've actually been here for quite a while. And it was just now getting over the hump. So a lot of my videos, guys, just to let you know what's going on here on the channel before we jump into it. Thank you, Mr. Full. Oh, man, it is Taco Tuesday. Thanks for reminding me, Travis. Technically, being down here in Mexico, it's always Taco Tuesday, but I'm going to be going to San Diego here in a little bit, so we're going to be doing some tacos, of course. Guys, I want to dive into a few different things here. Feel free to eat it on the stream. You're good. Mr. Fool's got sushi. So appreciate you guys lighting up the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what I want to dive into, guys, is let's slow down here a bit, guys. I was late getting on here because I think there was some soap in my coffee pot, so I had to make the batch. And as we ease into it, I want to tell you guys a little bit of stuff that's going on the channel first, because that's why you're here. You guys like the channel. We never have the answers for you guys. We're only following this stuff, from a standpoint of we're trying to land ourselves mathematically in a better position. That's what I was talking to you about on the video earlier. So back when I started this channel, guys, we had one thing in mind, and that was camaraderie among people that are in this crypto space trying to make it, right? That's what we're doing. We're all trying to make it here in this space. We all have a lot invested. I have everything invested. So if you guys only have partial invested, just realize that when the prices go down, I'm going to be hypersensitive to the market. If you guys don't have everything in the market, you're less phased by it. If you're invested in stocks, you're less phased by it. Now, days like today, we're gonna take apart why crypto prices are dropping and why that it's more of a broader pullback than just crypto. We're gonna show you what's going on. But just know when the prices drop, my net worth drops, guys. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. A lot of people on the channel here, guys, they troll the channel. They've been trolling the channel. They're obsessed with the channel. They actually are like the biggest fans of the channel, but they don't have a lot invested. So what I try to tell you guys is if you don't have anything invested today, make that first step and maybe open up a brokerage account, or maybe go down and venture off to a Bitcoin Cash ATM. They're harder to find, but you can only find a Bitcoin ATM. Do that. Put $1 in. Put $5 in. Put $10 in. Send it to your wallet. Trade it for Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV, the real Bitcoin, and look how it works, guys. Figure it out. All right. I'm not here to teach you guys how to figure it out. I'm here to guide myself in making the best next move, because that's what we're doing here on the channel. So welcome to Cryptocurrency Theory. We're going to start the chats off with a rant. I like to let you guys know that we are getting a lot of feedback on the channel here recently. A lot of people are discovering the channel for the first time. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's because we started doing the live streams again. I don't know the exact reasoning behind it, but a lot of videos that I previously made are starting to get the hits, okay? And they're videos you wouldn't even think about, to be honest. A lot of videos that I thought were, and why am I telling you all this? Well, the simple reason is, guys, it's because sometimes we put a lot of info out there on the internet regarding how some of this stuff works, and we don't really get any feedback. But months later, these same videos start to just, I mean, guys, I'm looking at my analytics here, and we are getting some videos that are getting 5 to 6 times as many views right now as they did when I released them. So somebody's watching these videos, or YouTube is finding a reason to push these videos, and that's great. Not because we want growth in the channel, but simply because we want to find out why people are now looking at these specific coins, these specific investment mechanisms, aka Grayscale. We've had some Grayscale videos that have just pile drived up recently, guys. And as you see, the subscriber count is growing rapidly as well. So I think we're breaking the internet here, guys, on the channel. I think we're breaking the internet here on the channel on Cryptocurrency Theory. So we're trying to make sure, if we are, we're finding out why, you know? And obviously we're drinking coffee too. It wouldn't be a proper stream if not. So that was the introduction. Let me just jump back in here, see what Mr. Fool's saying. See what people are saying here. But like I said, we're just getting an overall amount of people coming down to the channel, which is great for the channel, but it's better for me because I get to see kind of what is pushing this channel and where the interest is. Okay, so today is a day of red. Okay, obviously it's not just crypto, guys. Okay, the VIX is up. It was up 17% earlier. The Asia's on holiday right now. But the Nike key went down the other day. It was down 4%. We're getting a substantial pullback in all markets, guys. It's not just crypto. All right, we're getting this stuff on Iran. We're getting the news on Iran. We're getting all these things. We're getting this, the East Coast port potentially going to cause economic fallout. So we've seen this kind of stuff happen before. In my opinion, I'm not going to cut loose my positions just to play into what the media is telling us. I'd rather risk it right now. So we're still invested, obviously. We're not doing any kind of short-term trades on this. But if you are, the VIX has made you money today. And the markets are red. In general, the markets are red. The S&P hit another all-time high. I think it was yesterday or Friday. But if we look at stocks, The majority of the market is in the red today. All right, some of the bigger cap stocks. But hey, look at this, guys. I want to take a look at this. Okay, we're going to take a look at this. Let me jump off the charts. Look at what's going on right here. All right. If you guys are driving, obviously don't look at the screen. But if you got a minute to pull over, look at what's going on right here, guys. We got Chinese stocks. Look at this, 8% up. Bilibili, Li Auto, 8% up. JD.com, 5% up. Xpeng, 411. NIO. We got Chinese stocks rallying once again. Baidu up 2%. These aren't small market caps, guys. These are not like small Chinese companies. These are the biggest ones, all right, that are publicly traded. Alibaba up 4%. So, what does this mean? Well, we don't really know exactly what it means other than the fact that the market is pushing these assets higher. Look at this. So let me just pull up this one real quick here on the screen here. Give me a second here, guys. I don't have the best. Let me see something here. So we've been watching this the last couple days, and if you guys notice, some of these Asian stocks, guys, are up 70. Bilibili is up 70% in the last month. Okay, 50% up in the last week. These are substantial gains, guys. Okay, Asia's on holiday right now. I don't know the exact schedule of the Asia market, the Shanghai and the Hong Kong index, or the Hong Kong exchange per se. I don't know exactly what the trading days are. I know that they're on holiday for a whole week. So I believe that the markets are just closed to Tuesday. I think they resume open, but we can maybe find that out later in the day. It's not really, as important as the fact that the U.S. stock exchange is open and the prices are moving higher on a variety of different stocks, okay? It's not just one Chinese company, guys. It's all of them, all right? And this is kind of ironic, okay? This is kind of ironic. I'm going to throw this back in the court of the CZ release from prison thing. And I know that a lot of people they haven't been giving me a lot of feedback on this idea. Obviously, it makes me wonder if people are even worried about it or even looking at this as an option on why, or a variable on why the markets are going up. But I think it is, guys. I think it is. And I think if we see cryptos rally that are Chinese-based cryptos, it's going to play into what the Winklevoss twins were talking about back last year. Was the rally is going to come out of Asia this time. It's not going to come out of the West, okay? That doesn't mean China. It doesn't mean China. It doesn't mean any specific thing. It just means Asia, okay? We know China banned crypto trading. It's been a couple years now. That does not mean that Chinese citizens cannot get their hands on crypto. It just means they can't trade it, and it's not readily available. But trust me, the wealthy Chinese are already balls deep in this stuff, guys. Okay? They're balls deep in this stuff. And there's ways around it. It doesn't really matter what the average Chinese has access to, guys. Because China is a country that the elite Chinese, the upper bracket of Chinese citizens are still trading this stuff. That's why we see half of the world's hash power come out of China. They're already there. They're already there, guys. All right? So don't believe just because one certain narrative is pushing one certain thing, it really matters in the grand scheme of things. It does not. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, it does not. And don't be scared about this little red day either. Okay? Yeah, China's had the best day in years. You know what? If you look at the Shanghai index, if you look at the Hong Kong index, the HSI and the Shanghai, you'll see that these particular stock exchanges, the index of equities that are traded on these stock exchanges, they move really fast, okay? And they move much faster than the United States broad crypto, or broad, what's the word here? The exchange, okay, so let's just show you. I'm sounding like an idiot here. So look, let me look at the Shanghai Stock Exchange. Look at this. All right. All the publicly traded stocks that are on this exchange. Like, holy shit, guys. Like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? We might be going for all-time highs in China, guys. Look at this. It happened back in last crash. Last financial crisis, 2017. 2007, right before the bottom fell out a few years later. Happened again in 2014 when that stuff was happening in the United States with the Ukraine thing. Right? It's around the same time. So it's important times, guys, because it shows that, for one, the United States is not untouchable with their hands in these financial instruments. All right, it's showing that the markets are moving irrespective of the United States. Okay, and the more that we go into time, I think the more that people are going to understand the dynamic of how this is all going to play out. And I think we're going to look back and we're going to be like, holy shit, the Winklevoss twins were actually right about all this stuff. The Winklevoss twins called this last year, about a year and a half ago now at this point. And I mean, I think they're right. I think they're right. And the only thing that we have to do to confirm this is we just have to see a rally in coins like NEO, in Chinese crypto coins, BNB, some of these other popular Chinese coins. And I need to get you guys a list of what exactly the Chinese coins are. I mean, I know VeChain, there's some that are kind of the top 100 coins, but if we see these rally, guys, it's just going to play into more of what we're talking about. And especially with BNB Binance coin already being up there in terms of the gains, like it's already up considerably compared to the rest of the market. I mean, I told you guys the other week when we were looking at it, or other day when we were looking at it, it's up. It's like a top performing coin now at this point. Okay, and it's up thousands of percents already in a 5-year period. I think we looked at it, it's up 30. I think yesterday we looked at it, it was up 3,200% in a 5-year period. So it's outperformed Bitcoin. It's outperformed every coin that we talk about here on the channel. And am I happy that my coins aren't doing better? I wouldn't say I'm unhappy. I'm just, we're making note of all this stuff. I mean, the spikes on this particular coin are absolutely fucking insane. I mean, it yields curse words. Okay, I have to say it's not absolutely insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. Okay, because it is. All right, and we got to note this stuff, guys. We cannot just brush it under the rug and act like it's not happening. It's the main stuff that's happening in crypto right now. Okay, is that Binance and some of these other coins, pretty much just Binance coin, to be honest, are hanging out at these levels that are higher than the majority of the market. It's already, how do I say this? Let's look at it on Bitcoin chart. It's outperforming the overall crypto market. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say here. There's your graph to prove it. That's the Bitcoin chart against Binance coin. So for people that are sitting here saying that Bitcoin is the only coin, you guys need to look at this chart until you guys come to your senses, because it's not, guys. It's not. And this is going to play in to the majority of the stuff that we're talking about here on the channel. I think people are going to realize this pretty fast if we have an altcoin market pump. Okay? Because you got to remember, guys, Binance has trading pairs on a lot of different stuff. Tether, the Euro, the Korean Won, the Thai Baht. I mean, like a bunch of not only fiat currencies, but as you see here, BTC trading pairs. And with all this Tether, guys, being printed on some of these blockchains like Bitcoin Cash, it leads me to believe that Binance, even though CZ is apparently, let me get my Austin Powers hand up here, stepping away from Binance. Yeah. It doesn't mean that Binance is still not going to influence the market very heavily. Okay? Binance is going to move altcoins, whether people on this channel want to believe it or not. Okay? Binance is going to move altcoins. I'm going to say it again. Binance is going to be a precursor to moving specific altcoins, especially the coins that have low trading volumes, that have low liquidity. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is the liquidity can move in like we saw at the beginning of the year. Let's take Bitcoin SB, for example. And guys, please, if you guys are, look, when I say a certain coin and you guys and girls are like, why is he talking about that coin? That coin's a scam. I'm not trying to get you guys to look at one specific coin. I'm trying to get you guys to actually look at the overall crypto market. So what did Binance do at the beginning of the year, at the end of last year? They added perpetual future swaps to a coin that they no longer have trading access to. You guys know that they took off Bitcoin SB off their exchange, but what did they do? Simultaneously, a year and a half later, they add perpetual future swaps to the exchange. They did the same thing with NeoCoin. Okay, they did the same thing with NeoCoin on Coinbase. They just added Neo futures, perpetual swaps on Coinbase. You can't buy Neo on their platform, but you can trade their futures on their platform. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? These crypto exchanges are adding derivative products of coins that they don't have accessible trading to. Okay, it happened with Binance Coin, or it happened with Bitcoin SV on Binance. So I asked you this, Binance, and I don't really ask Binance this because I think I know why they're doing it. They are adding derivatives products without adding the trading pair from the native crypto. Okay, that says something big, guys. That says that these crypto exchanges are playing into the derivatives markets, playing with people that come into the derivatives markets while not allowing coins to be traded on their platform. Why would Binance, let me ask you, why would Binance allow perpetual future swaps on Bitcoin SV when they already banned Bitcoin SV trading from happening? It makes me wonder, are they still holding the Bitcoin SV that they had prior to them delisting Bitcoin SV? Why is Coinbase allowing perpetual future swaps for Neo token, another Chinese coin, okay, another Asian coin, without allowing people to purchase Neo token on their crypto exchange? If you're sitting there going, I don't know. Well, what we're trying to get you guys to understand is that they're allowing derivatives products. They're allowing you to trade their derivative products, but they're not allowing you to trade the coin. That says something. That says something from a trader's perspective. They're holding the coins. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. They're holding Bitcoin SV on Binance. They're just not allowing people on their platform to trade it. They're only giving you trade access to the derivatives products. Coinbase is holding Neo token, but they're not allowing you to trade it. They're allowing you to trade their futures products. These coins, guys, I'm telling you, the coins that are, a lot of people say, oh, who's talking about Neo? Well, Coinbase just listed it less than 2 months ago, guys, on their futures perpetual swaps market. So for people that are saying who's talking about Neo, who cares? Well, apparently Coinbase cares in the last 2 months, or they would not have allowed the derivative product to be traded in the first place. Go back and look at it, guys. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, this is stuff that's happening in the crypto world that you're not going to hear anybody talking about unless you're directly in these communities. Same thing with Bitcoin SB, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin SB for a second, okay? And again, don't look at it as, oh my gosh, well, I'm not watching your channel because you're talking about Bitcoin SB. Well, then get out of here, guys, because you guys are going to get low gains comparatively to what we're going to get on this channel. So, what happened to, let me ask you this here. Bitcoin SB is now, you can't get it anywhere, all right? You guys are always asking me, where do you buy it? I keep telling you the same thing. You can swap it on Exodus Wallet, but where else can you buy it? Pretty much nowhere in the United States. However, if we look at the crypto exchanges that Bitcoin SB is trading on, CoinTiger, Upbit, some of these OKEX, they're doing the majority of the volume, right? So what did we see back in 2017? What did we see on some of these coins that you couldn't get access to that were not traded on a variety of exchanges? Well, to give you an idea, a reminder, let's look at this coin. You guys remember Bitcoin Diamond? You guys remember it? I'm going to pull up something here. Obviously, the trading volume on this thing looks a bit scary now. Let's look at this. Okay, so back here, when this coin dumped, mega dumped, before it actually found true price discovery, we saw this coin spike on Korean exchanges like 200% outpacing the US market, meaning that the Korean exchanges were allowing this coin, not allowing it. There were traders that were pushing this coin 200% higher than anywhere else you found it. So we keep talking about here on the channel, we keep going back to these coins that potentially might be moonshot coins. And I would say that Bitcoin SV is one of these coins, guys. And it's crazy to me how people will talk crap about certain coins, and simultaneously we will be getting action out of these same coins, and simultaneously we will be getting this stuff that we're talking about here on the channel, guys. If Neo Coin is dead, why within the last 2 months has Coinbase randomly decided to list their perpetual future swaps on their exchange? Why? Why? They have never listed Neo in the last 7 years I've been in crypto. They've never listed anything. But now they're listing futures. Now, why is this? It's because Coinbase owns Neo tokens, guys, and they're trying to predispose the derivative product so they can make money off hedging the derivative product while holding the native token. It's the same thing with Binance on Bitcoin SV. They hold Bitcoin SV. They're just not allowing their users to trade Bitcoin SV. They're giving people the exposure to their derivatives products so they can hedge the derivatives products while holding the token, while simultaneously controlling the market and making money off of it. That is it. That's the secret recipe, guys. It's not a secret. It's just what we're seeing. All right. So that was the speculative stuff. Take it with a grain of salt. We're sitting at about a market cap of about 2.2 trillion, okay, according to Binance, right? That's the market cap we're getting. Okay, this is only according to Binance, that you guys know they own CoinMarketCap, yada, 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 right? Let's check out the top gainers. Is anything moving right this second? A lot of stuff is moving, guys. We haven't even brought up. Have you guys been watching FTT token? Okay. FTT token's a scam. That's Sam Bankman-Fried's. That's that Sam Bankman fucker dude that scammed everybody. Yes, you are correct, but you are incorrect that FTT token is a scam. See, guys, that's what we have to make the differentiation between FTX crypto exchange and FTT token. Because FTT token, as you see here, is traded on all these exchanges, right? All these exchanges over here, plus more. This is on World Coin Index, but nonetheless, it's traded on all these crypto exchanges. So yes, FTX is a scam exchange. The guy is serving like 60 years in prison, last I heard. And his Caroline just got like 2 years in prison, according to the news outlets last week. But that has nothing to do with the token. Okay, that has nothing to do with FTT token, because this token is distributed all over the crypto space. It's traded on Binance. Binance is doing 1.38, or it's doing 1,380 Bitcoins worth of volume of FTT token against Tether. Gate.io is doing 395 Bitcoins worth of Tether. We can switch that to dollars if you guys want to play with dollars for a second here. My point is, guys, is nobody's talking about this. Nobody today is talking about FTT token. And my question to everybody out there not talking about it is why? Why are people so confused to what is going on here? FTT token is moved. Let me give you a rundown of how fast FTT token has moved this week. I mean, guys, have you guys been watching this stuff? I'm not saying buy. I'm just saying, have you been watching? It's up 58% this week. You know what's happened in the crypto market in the last 7 days? Most cryptos, including BTC and altcoins, have charged up. Most altcoins hit between 8 and 15% up now they've shed all their gains, while FTX token, FTT, has gone up 60%, and it's up again today. Okay, it's up today 15 to 20% almost, while these gains were lost on the market. So what does this say? What does this say? Well, it says that the crypto market is going to move. There's going to be coins that inversely move regardless of crypto prices going up or down. We've seen it on another coin this week, the last couple of weeks actually. And there's been people that have brought it into the channel other than me, even though I've had this same idea of coins that are inversely moving the market. So, actually today is really one of the first days in a couple of weeks, even months, we could say, that Monero is moving in line with the rest of the crypto market, right? For the last couple of weeks, we've been following Monero. Every darn time the crypto market goes down, Monero shoots up. Every time the crypto market last week, as it was going up, like I said, we went up 8 to 14, 15% in a lot of altcoins. What did Monero do? It went down 12%. So what do I think is going on with this? Why is this happening? I think the crypto exchanges are trying to weed people out of their positions. They're trying to fake people out of their positions while simultaneously growing different markets in the background, like Monero, like FTT token. Like I said, FTX is a debunked crypto exchange that went bankrupt, but they're simultaneously pumping different coins to audit other coins. That's what they're doing. They're auditing coins in the background so they can see where people are exiting positions. So once those positions become exited and then they bull market them and the market comes back into an upswing, they can retake those positions mathematically. That's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing, guys. That's how they fake people out of their positions all the time. Guys, we are live on the channel, live on the chat, live on Cryptocurrency Theory. If you're not subscribed, check us out here. We'll go back into some of your comments. I see people like the comments. I see Travis in the chat. I see Mr. Fool. I didn't see Alan. I think he is maybe not arrived, but yeah, this is what we're working with, guys, here on the channel. We're not trying to buy into why this meme token is up today, because it's pointless to do so. It's absolutely pointless. And any YouTuber that's going to come online to tell you about a meme token up or being up, you guys might just like the sound of their voice because they're not going to give you anything worth thinking about. What we are talking about here on the channel, guys, is what is happening in cryptocurrency. Not what I want to happen. I don't want to see my bag shed 15% while FTT token goes up. What a terrible way to introduce people to crypto. But this is crypto, guys. This is what we're talking about, because that's what's happening. So don't you see? We're not talking about why a meme token is up today that has unlimited supply, that has no tokenomics base behind it. That would be a waste of your time. What we're trying to get you guys to understand is, in this live stream specifically, is that while the broader crypto market is going down, while the world markets are going down, right? If we look at most of the stocks, they're all red today, with the exception of Chinese stocks. Chinese stocks are rallying, while the VIX is obviously up because we have all these influxes in prices and the volatility index is on the rise. Crypto, what are we seeing? We're seeing all the gains we saw last week being wiped out, while simultaneously seeing Monero for the last few months work inversely to this, other than today. Today, Monero, Cylinda Legenda out there, user, fan of the channel. Today is the day that Monero has fallen in line with the market. First time. It's the first time it's happened, guys, in months. I feel like it's been months now at this point. What else do we see? We're seeing the crypto market basically wipe off any gains from last week, they're gone. All the altcoin gains are gone from last week. But what do we see? We see FTT token go up 60%. We see FTT token drop, and then we've seen it rise another 18%. So what crypto exchanges are holding FTT token? Well, some of them are what we've been talking about here on the stream, guys. Fucking Binance. They're doing the majority of the volume here. So, again, guys, we're only covering what is happening in crypto. Anything else you hear happening on the internet today, have a jolly old laugh because they're talking about the wrong shit. They're not talking about FTT token going up while the market is dumping. They're not talking about Monero going down for the first time in line with the crypto market in the last couple months. They're wasting your goddamn time. Okay? They're wasting your fucking time, and your time is more valuable than to listen to some knucklehead come on the internet and tell you to buy some meme token so he can increase his financial bottom line. All right? Let's dive into comments. Let's finish up this cup of coffee, and we will call it a stream. My boy Travis, my boy Anthony, Mr. Full Silence Man. Hello. Bill B, great to have you back. We got Walter, we got Fanta, and we're going to read some of your comments. And before we read these comments in the live stream, we're going to jump back into here for a moment because we had some comments that I have not answered. Also, guys, what else did I forget? I forgot that this person, Maoli7905, has asked me what my thoughts are on proof of work Ethereum. I want to show you guys. I'm glad this is the one thing that I forgot to show you guys during the rant. And crypto is tanking right now, guys. If you look at it, we're shedding pretty much all the gains. So if you guys have money sitting in Tether or on the sidelines, it would be worthwhile to look at this drop. What do I think of ETH POW? Well, it's up 57% for the week. It's up 102% for the month. And as you guys know, Ethereum ETH, the fork of the original Ethereum, which is Ethereum Classic, they still have the proof of work. Okay, it's just we haven't really seen it take off comparatively. You know, obviously the development teams and the developers went with the original fork, ETH. But to be fair, this is the biggest spike we've seen out of this token, this proof of work Ethereum version, since it's been around, since it's been implemented, since the original, or since the Shanghai proof of stake implementation on ETH, Ethereum. Okay, so it's just something to reference. So is it mean anything? I don't know. But we're looking at it. We're following it, right? Toby Schnoodle. LTCN and BCH will net minimum 20x from here. Don't miss out. It's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. And basically, we're hoping on that. You know, we're hoping on that. And also, guys, with the grayscale, I know we didn't cover it much in the stream, but it's in line with the native crypto market right now. It's a little bit hypersensitive to the crypto market. When we see crypto markets go down, we're seeing grayscale shed more value in terms of monetary dollar amounts, percentage gains, or percentage losses. This is going to be both sides. When native crypto goes up, we're going to see a rise in the percentage gains and monetary units of the holdings through Grayscale, through the trusts. And we're just going to have to watch the premiums. They've definitely came down more closer towards the native crypto prices, which can guarantee that the crypto prices, or the native crypto prices, and the Grayscale holding trusts are going to be more in line with the values that are explained in the Grayscale Holding Trust website. You know, if you go to their website, you can look at a specific trust. You can see what the one share of the trust is equivalent to in terms of the native based crypto. And you'll see that the premiums are not outrageous like they were back in March on Bitcoin Cash, for example, and LTCN and so forth. They're more in line with where the prices of the Grayscale stocks should be in relevance to the native crypto holdings that are held by Grayscale, meaning there's not this crazy premium that was obviously, looking back at the beginning of the year, way overpriced, way blown out of proportion. It's been wiped out. Obviously, did I want to see that? No, because I hold Grayscale. Obviously, I'd want the premiums to be trading super high. That's going to give me more exposure to gains. But they're not. They're gone. Okay, the premiums are fucking wiped out, and now the premiums are in line with where the stock price should be in terms of the native crypto. And you guys can do the math on that. Every trust, you can go to Grayscale's website. It'll say stock per share or share per crypto. Basically, that just means all you got to do is times the native crypto by the numerical value that Grayscale is giving you, and that is what the price of the Grayscale stock should be. So, again, did I want to see premiums get wiped out? No, I'd like to have unlimited upside on the premiums. Why? Because I'm holding Grayscale. But that's not what's happening right now. Okay, so I'd be lying if I told you, hey, this isn't true, right? So yes, we've wiped out pretty much all gains from last week. We're now heading into the red, okay? We're now heading into the red. So if people jumped in on Grayscale last week, the last couple weeks, you guys are bleeding out right now. You guys are down 20% plus on your investment. It happens. It's not a bad thing, because when we reverse back up, those gains, like I said, those gains are going to be magnified, because that is the spread of the Grayscale stocks and the native crypto. It has nothing to do with the premiums. It has nothing to do with that, because the premiums are gone. They're wiped out. The premiums are not in place. Okay, there is no premium on this stuff. It's not even worth talking about, because if you do the math behind the premiums, they're basically non-existent at this point. There is no premium, right? There's no premium on these Grayscale holding stocks. If it is, it's minimal. It's not some crazy amount. So we no longer have to worry about Grayscale shedding or gaining a massive amount of premium. It might gain a massive amount of premium if the prices increase, but as of right now, your Grayscale holdings are going to be in line with the native crypto prices based on what they are saying the share is worth per native crypto token, depending on what you're invested in, right? So it's kind of a good and bad thing. We don't have to be worried about premiums being overpriced and us losing that value, or if people are jumping in on Grayscale and the premium is super outrageously high, and then crypto drops. Well, not only has it wiped your crypto gains, your Grayscale gains based on the native crypto, it's also wiped you out more, because there was that absurd premium in place that we didn't really need to be there in the first place. Obviously, we want it to be there, but you see what I'm saying? If the premium gets wiped out, you're going to lose more money if you come in while that premium is up top. It's what happened with BCHG. It's what happened with LTCN. It's what's happened with Ethereum Classic even. Obviously, the premiums were a little less on some of those LTCN and Ethereum Classic, but, it happens. It's just what we're dealing with right this second. It's where the crypto markets are right this second. So let's jump in here. I think Jade had a comment here. Hi, Chad. Random question. Do you have siblings or family nearby? Do you plan to return to the U.S. in the future? Was wondering what your long-term plan is with your living situation. Your dog, you seem happier. I am definitely happier down here. You guys know I've been living down here in Tijuana, in between Playas de Tijuana and Playas de Rosarito. I'm in San Diego, not here recently, but, we're back and forth into the United States. I'm not really living deep into Mexico. Still waiting on my global entry Century Pass, which is a government program they offer that allows you to cross the border in about 5 minutes. Usually the border traffic dies down around noon today on Tuesday, so I'll probably head over there. I got to do some stuff. I got to meet with. I got to do some work related stuff, non-related to crypto, and basically, I'm not deep into Mexico. Obviously, if crypto moons, meaning it goes up tremendously, I might venture off deeper into Mexico because I won't have the need to have access to the United States. Obviously, I don't work in Mexico. I work in the United States and I make US dollars and I live in Mexico. So if crypto goes up 10x, I'm probably going to go down to, I don't know, La Paz, maybe Cabo, maybe into Mazatlan, I don't know, Cancun, Acapulco. I might venture off and end up in a cartel's basement tied up with them extorting my crypto back. I don't know. But for now, I'm basically living right into Mexico. You know, I'm a half hour away from San Diego. I'm not living deep into Mexico. But no, I do not have any family out here, or, you know, it's just me. And, you know, I'm very much happier since I moved to Mexico, yes. And for anybody wondering, Mexico isn't that cheap. Okay, it's just the housing is a lot cheaper. Dude, the gas actually more. I usually fill up my car at Costco because gas is actually more expensive down here because Pemex, the Mexican oil refining company, has basically monopolized the gas and petroleum industry. Pemex, you guys know it. It's a government company or government-run company, and it's basically a monopoly on the gas prices. So, all right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up here. I got to get going here. It was a pleasure having everybody in the chat here. Let's drop into the chat. Looks like Gemini is closing its operation in Canada. That's weird. That's actually really strange. So maybe more reason to get on some Zcash coin there, Mr. Full. Kraken has said they're delisting Monero. Is that why Monero is trending down today in line with the market? Maybe. I'm glad you guys are dropping this stuff in there because I usually don't read the crypto news, guys, because when the broader world markets are down and crypto is down with them, there's no real need to look at crypto. But I'm glad you guys threw that in there. Those are big topics. That might be why Monero is trading down. Fana, what's good? Live streaming when I'm supposed to be asleep. Yeah, I mean, it's early here. It's about 10 o'clock a.m. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, that's weird. Kraken is delisting Monero, but they're not delisting Zcash. And that is weird, guys. I mean, don't you think that's a little weird? But it's also a little weird how you can't use Zcash shielded transactions in the United States. If you look at the Zcash Lite wallet and a lot of the wallets in the United States, you can't download them off the App Store anymore. If you go to try to open it, you know, the apps are just fucking frozen. There's no getting into your Zcash shielded funds. So basically, Zcash in the United States has just became another transparent blockchain, meaning it really is not offering privacy, which is the original goal in the first place. Bill, what's good? Hey, what's up, Silence Man? All right, I think that'll wrap up the stream, Mr. Full, Travis. I don't see Alan in here, but shout outs to Alan. I think he's in the UK, and it's a bit late over there. So we appreciate everybody coming down to the stream here. Obviously, I'm not going to expect to have any videos coming out, guys, just today because I've been trying to edit the videos for everybody. That way I can use this little thing I got on Final Cut Pro to kind of cut out some of that background noise. So we'll be back to making videos and, keep the live streams coming because I know you guys like them. And I like them too, guys. And appreciate everybody throwing that in about Kraken and Monero. And appreciate Mr. Full dropping that Gemini is actually leaving Canada, which is just so fucking weird, right? All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Take care.